Can I speak to my mom?
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Did you know there's a Grey Warden here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Darkspawn, alright. Darkspawn has returned and the Grey Wardens are
There's
needed.
enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
Do you know where Fergus might be?
If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
Why can't I go with Farther and Fergus?
I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off, but we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you?
I could make a difference.
You are here. Trust me, you'll get your chance for excitement soon enough.
Do you know where... sorry. I have a bad feeling. Are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
I don't think you should go.
Don't worry, my dear. It won't be long.
I have a bad feeling about all this.
As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me. But it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours.
I should go.
I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
Love you too, mother.
Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Trying to be as polite as I can be. So they said they're going to the study. Which I guess is not... It's over here then. Here? Oh yeah. Okay, they're here.
Hello again. Your castle study is wonderful. Might I ask whose collection this is?
It was my grandfather's, but I come here often to read.
So would I. Do you have a favorite book?
The Dragons of Tevinter by Brother Tiamanus.
Good choice. Timaeus' theory on the nature of dragons and how they connect to Darkspawn is quite intriguing.
Are you going to be riding with my father tomorrow?
Yes, though I don't know when. I will leave when your father does. I'll ride as his second. A glorified squire, more or less. I'll care for his horse and armor and such. It's quite an honor.
I mean, in actual combat, squires technically can fight. It's just that they're more aligned to be assisting their knight as best as they can. Will you actually fight?
I hope so. I admit to trepidation about facing Darkspawn, but I can't imagine an opponent more worthy of defeat.
True. Do you know anything about the Grey Wardens?
No more than anyone else. Is it true there is one here in the castle? Have you met him?
It's true. I've met him.
I'd join the Grey Wardens in a heartbeat. Can you imagine destroying the Darkspawn forever, becoming a hero? But I'd never gain a Grey Warden's notice. I'll have to be happy under your father's command.
I mean, being a squire is still important. Like, you know, you could get... If you do things right, you could get a lot of power. Just like on a snap. I have to get, I'd like to get to know you a little better.
I'd like that. What did you have in mind?
Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to tell. I'm the eldest son of a minor lord. I can't imagine I'm anyone very interesting to you.
I should go.
Of course, milady. I am sure you have much to do yet.
That is a wonderful dog. He seems very noble and intelligent. Greetings once again, my lady.
Haven't seen many elven ladies in waiting.
Lady Landra has been very good to me. I am lucky. If I may, I see that you have no ladies in waiting. Is this usual for a noble woman of your rank?
Maybe a little. I never needed one.
That is a very Ferelden attitude, I think, to be so self-sufficient.
How did you come to know Lady
My family
Landra?
has been in service to hers for many years. Lady Landra elevated my place as a reward for our loyalty. I hope this position might pass to my daughter.
You have a daughter?
Forgive me, I shouldn't have mentioned her.
It's quite all right. Tell me about her.
Her name is Amathine. Her father died of a wasting sickness 2 years ago.
Bet she has your beautiful eyes. Speak of her fondly.
Amathine is my life. You will know when you have children. This is why your mother protects you from the coming battle.
Sounds like Lady Landra has been good to you.
Lady Landra is good to her elven servants. That is not true in many households, but I hear it is in yours. It speaks well of your father to show such compassion.
Tell me more about yourself.
I am an open book, my lady. What would you like to know?
Where were you born?
Lady Landra's manor is not half so large as your castle, so my family lives in the alienage.
Do you enjoy living there?
There, we do not stand out quite so much. In an alienage, my daughter learns what it means to be elven, as much as possible. So much of our history has been lost.
What do you think of humans?
That is an awkward question. What do you mean?
Do you find humans attractive? The reverse is true enough. Do you resent humans for what they've done to your people? Do you find them very different from your own people?
Sometimes. But to be honest, we elves have lost much of our history. Few speak our language anymore, and many do not know what being elven means. We live amongst you, worship as you do, sing the same songs, eat the same foods. I am a Ferelden woman, yet my race will always set me apart.
Yeah, humans are racist. That's just a fact. Is there anyone special back home?
No longer. I have little time for such things.
Surely you'd be joking. Someone as beautiful as you. Have you thought about it? Oh, I can't hit enter. I have to actually click.
Between caring for my daughter and Lady Landra, very little. Though I would not rule it out if the right person came along.
I'd like to ask you something else.
Of course.
Good evening.
Farewell, my lady. Good luck on managing this castle in the coming months. I imagine it shall be very difficult.
So as you can see, there's very obvious options to kind of get into both of these characters' pants, which you can. You could actually invite them over to sleep with you after the feast. I'm not gonna go with that because I feel like this character is a bit more. I'm gonna try to play to this character as much as I can. I feel like this character is a bit more noble and self-righteous in a way. That's how I'm gonna try to play the character. We'll see if that actually is possible, because I mean, choices. I believe this is my room. There's nothing to pick up in there. I believe that's my mother's room, and this is my older brother's room.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren, and I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
No darkspawn could harm Fergus.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim.
I wish I could go with you, brother. Or, I just wish I could go with you, I guess.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
In Antiva, a woman fighting in battle would be unthinkable.
Is that so? I always heard Antivan women were quite dangerous.
With kindness and poison only, my husband.
This from the woman who serves me my tea.
You'll be missed, brother.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
Did you know there's a Grey Warden in the castle?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He's gonna test Sir Gilmore.
Good for him. I hope he makes it. If I were a Grey Warden, though, I'd have my eye on you. Not that Father would ever allow it.
Do you really think the war will be over so quickly?
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Fergus will be fine.
I keep telling you, no Darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, thick as breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Mother can handle herself, always has.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those Darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Saving game. Can I look at any, can I talk to anyone here?
Getting sent to bed early, are we?
Still rather be going with you.
I'd rather that too. It'd be fun fighting side by side. Maybe next time. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
Oh, so I can.
Best do as your father says.
You should be on your way, pup.
I will see you in the
Long day ahead tomorrow.
Are you sure you'll be alright?
Your brother and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my darling daughter. I love you, and I trust you completely to carry on the Kuzlin name if the worst should happen. But don't worry about me, dear girl. You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone.
About this Grey Warden.
Ah, I was wondering how long this would take. Has he asked to recruit you?
Oh, I guess I could have talked to Duncan. I didn't even think about it. No, he hasn't. I was just wondering about him.
If a blight is truly upon us in the south, then Grey Wardens will be needed. There is no higher calling. If it comes to that, we can talk about it when I get back. Until then, just show him every courtesy. Duncan is a fine man. And a hero.
Is sending all our forces south a good idea?
When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here. In case.
In case of what?
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These Darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
I'll do my best, father. I swear it.
I know you will. You are a Kuzland, after all. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us.
I'll go now.
I know that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a sensible woman. That much is clear.
If you should...
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Auntie?
Yes, that's true, Oren.
What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
Dragons are terrible creatures, Oren. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This is your influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Auntie? Then I can fight evil too. Take that, dire bunny. All wrong? Fear my sword of truthiness?
Maybe. Ask your mother.
I'm thinking no.
I never get to do anything.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon. I promise.
I wonder if I could oh, I guess shit. I kind of wanted to go back and talk to Duncan and Howe because I didn't even realize I could probably talk to them. Well, that's a missed opportunity, and I apologize. See, this is me, like, not remembering things, so I was just kind of like, oh, I'll just go do this, and no, it turns out... Uh-oh. This seems not good. What's wrong, boy? Is someone out there?
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
Oh, shit. That was really loud, Al.
I sense something drawing near.
The fact that I could equip mid-combat makes no lick of sense. Where does this go? I'm like, how do I play this game again? Let's take this off for now. I'm not sure why the archer isn't shooting at me from a range and decided to come at me with a sword, but, you know, whatever.
This should be easy enough.
Tell us!
On it. You had it coming.
Ooh! That sounds like a familiar... Uh-oh. I should actually slot that. So I don't accidentally die. I forget we're playing on not Legendary, but Nightmare.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I was about to ask you that.
They never got through the door, thanks to you. Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howe's men. Why would they attack us?
Betrayed father attacks while our troops are gone.
You don't think Howe's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
No, I haven't. I was in my room.
We must find him.
Can you still handle a weapon, Mother?
I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Do I even have a sword? I got a mace. I mean, that's all I have. I also leveled up. Let's put this points in the cunning right away so I don't have to do it later. Also, it doesn't seem I have the specializations unlocked. Although I believe you could only, yeah, at level 7, you could only unlock, like, use them. But it seems I don't have any of them. Okay, shield defense. Okay, cool. Let's get that defensive buff, or defensive passive, I guess.
Perhaps we can salvage some
There we go.
things here, darling.
You said you're good with a sword. I don't know what your skills are. Says you use archery, you liar. You said give me a sword, but your abilities say you use a bow.
Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Wait, can she pick the lock?
Right away.
No, she's a warrior, I just realized. Also, the dog leveled up. Let's keep all your skills to the correct degree. No! They killed not my son, my nephew.
My little Oren. What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Why would they do this?
Howe is not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
Oh my.
Enemies approaching.
Oh shit. An enemy went behind us for some reason. This archer's weird, but
Waste
whatever.
more time.
Okay, no loot on them. Seems like they're okay here.
Oh, dear. I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
Shit, they're even killing other nobles. Like, I would have taken at least them hostage. Although I don't see their son or...
Can you hear the fighting? Howe's men must be everywhere.
How can we get out of the castle?
The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be.
What if father is in there?
Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Kusen line dies here. If Howe's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
Well, looks like a knight died. He has the same shield as me, so that's quite literally useless. I thought he might, have a set of armor that I could upgrade. But I guess not.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Don't be a coward, stand and fight.
Yes, my lady! Here they come!
Oh shit.
I will kill them all myself.
Oh no, this is not good. Stop. I'm gonna drop. Christ, I was like, why aren't use my abilities?
Together we shall leave this place.
Well, NPC guy died.
Not sure how much longer I can hold.
How to pay for what you've done? I will kill them all myself.
Archer fight. Oh, there we go. I don't know when our last save was. Oh wow, way back here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end it right here. I'm gonna go back to where I was before. So thank you all for watching. I hope you stick around for our next episode of Crimson Thing, and I shall see you then. Bye bye.